Good morning, you beautiful and fucking amazing soul. I wanted to get on really quick to talk about being rich, talk about how to become rich, and talk about why you're not rich, right? And if you are, then you probably aren't watching this video. You're out focusing on yourself and making money. Or maybe you're watching this video because you love me and I love you too. Thank you so much. I appreciate your support. So something that I do within my program with my clients, let me fix my hair a little bit. Let me fix my hair real quick. The vacation was amazing. Something that I do with my clients is we also uncover money blocks. We talk about limiting beliefs having to do with money and money mindset. And what I have been encountering with this work with my clients is there's so much judgment around rich people and around wealthy people and around people that have a lot of money. Like, I don't want to be like them though. I'm not going to be like them. I don't want that life, but I want to have a lot of money. I don't want to be like them, but I want to be rich. I don't want to have that, but I want to be wealthy. And because of the placement, because of the judgment around rich people and around wealthy people, we further distance ourselves from those things that we want and make it even harder to attain. For example, I'm Mexican, I'm a Latina, and what I heard growing up was like, you have to work really fucking hard for your money. Te tienes que chingar por el dinero, right? If you make a lot of money, then you must be working really hard for it. But look at rich people. Rich people don't work really hard. They just have everything handed to them, right? And so with that mindset, with that idea, with that concept, with that thinking, what happens is that I am now only connecting to working really hard and a lot of money. So what does that mean? If I see rich people and they aren't working really hard for all the money that they have, then I am making that disconnection of becoming rich, right? So what's gonna happen is I'm gonna continue to work really hard for all of the money that I earn, but I am not going to make the connection to being rich or wealthy because it's not what I know as of what money brings to you. So let me think of another example. Yesterday, I was talking with someone and going over the money flow exercise with them. Hey, what's up, Tim? Oh my gosh, this is for you. Oh, that's so crazy because I was thinking about you this morning. And one of the things, hold on, I gotta close. One of the things that I was talking about with my client was that she would say, here's a perfect example how we create a disconnection to the things that we're trying to manifest or the things that we want in life. She said, I love real estate. But houses are just so much trouble. They're just so much work. So now you're not going into real estate because what your connection is, houses are so much trouble. Houses are so much work. So now you're not making money in real estate because that's the idea that you have with houses. Now that creates a block. And what does that do? Even if you have opportunities to make money in real estate, you have this block where houses are trouble, houses are unsafe, whatever negative placement you're putting around houses. Now you just created a block with you making money having to do with houses. Boom. Now you're keeping yourself from making money. Another thought was, I have to work really hard for my money. So what that means is I can't do something that I love. Rich people either are working really hard and they never sleep, and I'm not trying to do that, right? Rich people are either working really hard and they never sleep, or they don't work at all for their money. And I'm not that type of person, so that's okay. I'd rather not be rich. That's a really good fucking excuse to not go after your dream and not allow yourself to attract all of the money and abundance that is waiting for you. Another way that we block ourselves from making money is doing the thing that we know is going to make us money. So I also help my clients with starting their business and really putting themselves out there online. And okay, so you have to do XYZ. And XYZ is really hard for them because they've never done it before. They have to make themselves vulnerable. They have to put themselves out there. But they know every time they do XYZ, they have an 80% chance to make, I don't know, let's just say, for example, to make $5,000. Every time you do XYZ, you increase your chances of making $5,000 just from doing 6 XYZs. And it takes, I don't know, 2 minutes to do XYZ. But it's so new and it's so different from what you're used to doing. That's why we don't do it. And what happens is we get anxious about it. We get anxious about doing this new thing. We get just like riled up, like, oh, I don't know if this is for me. What if this happens? What if that happens? And just like all of this anxiety comes up, and then it drains you. And now you have gone from being anxious to depressed. Now you're feeling depressed. Now you have no energy. And now you're looking for people to call to talk about the reason why you're depressed. You're talking about the anxiety. What you're not talking about is the thing that you need to do, the XYZ, in order to make the money. So just fucking do the thing. You can bypass the anxiety. You can bypass the depression by just doing that new thing. Just doing the XYZ thing that is going to help you make more money. We keep on putting it off. And what happens is we waste time. You're wasting time being anxious. You're wasting time being depressed. You waste days, weeks, even months in this place when you could just do the fucking XYZ thing and then it gets you to that place. That's all you have to do. But we get scared, and it could also be the people around us. So another thing that one of my clients has said is like, my family is going to treat me differently if I have money. My friends are gonna look at me differently if I have money. Boom, there's another money block there that you're not realizing. And instead of doing the XYZ thing, now you're getting anxious about it. Then it leads to you being depressed, and now you have no energy, and you're still not making money. You're still not getting any closer to becoming rich or richer. Do the fucking thing. Bypass the anxiety, bypass the depression, and just really do it. Just do it. And after doing it, you're gonna feel better. You're gonna learn how to do it better the next time. You're gonna learn how to connect with people in a different way the next time. But if you keep on putting off that thing that is for sure going to increase your chances of making more money, then you're never gonna know if these people are gonna treat you differently. You're never gonna know if your friends will still be your friends when you have money. If your family will still be your family if you have money. How the fuck do you know? You don't even have the money yet. You're not even doing the XYZ thing. So just fucking do it first. Cross that bridge when you get there, right? And if you're being a person that is connected to source and that is really working from your soul and your spirit and your heart, then the right people will always be with you. The right people will always be at your side. But you will have to let go of that old identity, of those blocks of why you don't think being rich is a good idea. Like, oh, well, the Kardashians are rich, and so I don't want to be like that. Fuck that. You don't have to be like them. You could be like you, only rich. That's it, right? But all of this is here. You're keeping that mentality of what work means, of what money means, of what being wealthy means, and you're allowing that to keep you from making the money that you deserve and that you know is out there waiting for you. You're looking at all these other people making all this money and have half of the talent and skill that you have. And what's keeping you getting to that place is you thinking so much about what other people think about you and this broke ass mentality of what you think rich people and wealthy people are. It's you only with money. It's you doing the hard thing that isn't really hard because you've done really, really hard things in your life. You've done way harder things, right? It's you already have done the hard thing and getting that money. That's what a rich person is. It's you already doing that new thing because it's not really hard, right? It's just hard because you've never done it before or you're not consistent with it. But it's you doing that new thing consistently and having money. That's what a rich person looks like. That's what a wealthy person looks like. It's you, but with money. That's what it looks like. The whole mentality of like, oh, Bill Gates and the Kardashians and Trump and all this fucking shit of like, that's why I don't want to be rich. That's why I don't want to have money because, no, that's why you're keeping yourself broke. That's why you're staying in the same place. And the same block that's keeping you from making money is the same block that's keeping you from connecting better with your family. It's the same block that's keeping you with finding your soulmate. It's the same block that's keeping you from having better connections with people around you, including your children if you're a parent. It's the same thing. You're making excuses for why you can't have what you want. And really, there's nothing except doing the new thing consistently. That's it. It's not easy, but it's super fucking simple. It's not easy, but it's super fucking simple. Just in case you're coming across me for the first time, I'm Lupita V from Lupita V Coaching, Mental Health Consulting. I teach people how to overcome some of their biggest insecurities to attract some of their biggest abundance, whether it's love, money, family, whatever. Smashing some of their biggest goals to attain the life they've always wanted with soul, with spirit, with heart. If you're interested in working with me individually and getting rid of these money blocks to start making the money you know you can make, you see yourself doing this, you just don't know how to get there, reach out to me. I would love to have that conversation to get you started on that new chapter in your life where you're looking around and you fucking love where you are. Thank you so much. I will talk to you soon. I hope you have an amazing weekend.